The Savant has been delayed indefinitely, likely canceled. It's probably done. I don't think they're going to air this show. In fact, I think it'll end up becoming a tax write-off, just like Batgirl was for Warner Brothers. But who knows? Maybe they'll release it someday. They could always sell it, right? Netflix could say, we want that masterpiece. Give that to us for this amount of money. And Apple could just sell it and be done with it. That's a possibility as well. So this show last night got canceled. And I jumped on that and laughed at it because, well, this show was always destined to be a shit show. And it's kind of sad in a way because I would have got a ton of content out of this. I would have probably made videos reviewing it. We would have talked about it on my weekly podcast on Saturday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of other people would have made funny videos on it. It's a shame we're not going to see it. But there's already been some meltdowns, not only from the actress, but, of course, a lot of the left-wing media like Variety. They call this show very important because why is this show important to them? Because it holds up the propaganda that they've been pushing for years about these dangerous right-wing men. These right-wing white men, when it's really always these crazy-ass leftists, especially lately, that are going around and just wiping people out. So they have to get this out there. They need it out there so they can keep pushing their propaganda, which is a bunch of bullshit. So here's what the show would have been about. Having watched the 8-episode series for review, which was set to be under embargo until September 25th. We were so close to getting this show, ladies and gentlemen. It was supposed to come out on Friday. It's clear that The Savant is precisely the type of show America needs right now. It looks at a sector of mostly white male individuals who believe that America belongs to them. Fueled by hate, bigotry, xenophobia, and misogyny, they talk cruelly and candidly online about enacting harm and violence towards individuals and others who they feel are unworthy of being in their country. Yeah, I definitely don't want illegals just coming into the country. That's for sure something that I don't want. But hey, if you want to have sovereignty in your nation and closed borders, that's xenophobia and bigotry and hate because you just want to keep crime down and you don't want people just coming in unvetted. You know, people that just come over here that are crazy or criminals from other countries and coming over here and running drugs and doing all kinds of nasty shit. Apparently, if you don't want that, you're a hateful person. See, this is part of their little rhetoric. And people are catching on to this shit. A lot of people are. So they wanted this show out there, even though, see, they think they're going to change minds with this trash. The only thing that was going to be accomplished with this show was laughter, as everyone laughs at it, because it's a joke. It's a LARP of some white suburban Karen out there fixing and saving the world. Nowhere in the show does it mention Donald Trump's name, and other than depicting white nationalists in a negative light, The Savant is a straightforward, non-controversial character study and a well-paced thriller about one woman trying to stop domestic terrorism. So, yeah, this is all funny. Doesn't need to mention Trump. But it's this push that these white racists are everywhere. Like, the way that the media portrays and talks about them, you would think there's one around every corner, under every rock, hiding in every tree. I see more unhinged leftists out doing damage and attacking people than anything. So, I mean, why is it important? Because The Savant succeeds, because it holds a mirror up to present-day American society, reflecting back to us who and where we are currently. Yeah, we live in a world where crazy leftists are shooting people and burning down neighborhoods. Yeah, that's the current world, not this crazy right-wing thing that they're always going on about. But here's the star. She's out there now saying that she's not aligned with Apple for halting The Savant after Charlie Kirk murder. While I wish this show wasn't so relevant, unfortunately it is. I'll tell you what's relevant about it. A bunch of crazy, white, woke bored-ass women nosing around online, trying to report people. Literally the word Karen. Like, this is Karen right here. This is Karen in the picture. Like, that's what's unfortunately relevant about it, that we have an epidemic of crazy white liberal women pumped up on SSRIs. They hate themselves. They don't have any family. They have no children. And they're going to be a big problem for everybody because they got nobody to take care of them when they're old. That's the real reality of what's going to happen in the future. Nobody wants to be with these crazy-ass women. Who the hell's going to get with them? So, anyway, here's what she had to say. I want to say how much I value my partnership with Apple. They've been incredible collaborators, and I'm deeply respectful of their team. That said, I wanted to reach out and let you know that we're not aligned on the decision to pause the release of the Savant. In the last 5 years since we've been making this show, man, imagine spending 5 years of your life making this piece of shit. We've seen an unfortunate amount of violence in the United States. The kidnapping attempt on Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the January 6th attack on the Capitol, the assassination attempts on Trump. I'm surprised that she's mentioning that. The political assassinations of Democratic representatives in Minnesota, the attack on Speaker Pelosi's husband, the assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. They bring up that Pelosi thing. I don't think that it's good that that guy got hit with a hammer. I think that that's terrible. But the media did pull some tricks with that. But I wasn't celebrating that. They're trying to say everybody was. I'm sure there were some people, but not everybody was celebrating. I don't like political violence. I think it's terrible. You should be able to have dialogue with people. But you can't, unfortunately, because these left-wing lunatics, they go around trying to bash everybody's brain in. These incidents, though far from encompassing the full range of violence witnessed in the United States, illustrate a broader mindset that crosses the political spectrum and must be confronted. Yeah, but the only political thing you were going to cover on your show was right-wing bigots. That's it. It was going to be one-sided. I've never shied away from difficult subjects. This isn't a difficult subject. This is the approved subject from the media. This is the approved subject. There's nothing brave about this. It's the same bullshit that we've seen in media for years now. The Savant is about the heroes who work every day to stop violence before it happens, and honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever. Oh, yeah. Reddit, white liberal Reddit mods, ladies and gentlemen, the true heroes of America. Honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever. While I respect Apple's decision to pause their release for now, I remain hopeful the show will reach audiences soon. Until then, I'm wishing safety and strength for everyone, and I'll let you know if and when the Savant is released. I don't think it's going to be, but it could still be released. Keep that in mind. It could still come out. But if they're smart, they won't release it. Now, she's mad because this piece of shit show would have been nominated for a ton of Emmys. 100%. It would have won all kinds of awards and praised by the media, everything. But when she talks about the political spectrum here, I mean, this is it right here. What I just talked about. The only group it was going to target is white men that are just bad, evil xenophobes. That's the show. So, yeah, a little bit of melting down about the show. The Star's mad because what the hell has she been doing forever? This is her chance to become a Karen icon. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell. Check out my comic, link below. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, two American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.